So let's start your reading for Gemini. Also excuse the noise, there might be some building works as usual going on outside of my window. Yes, the first card you have for your past is the Ten of Swords, yes. So I'm sensing that you've been around some people who are fighting, actually, or arguing or something like that. I'm seeing two people, but there may have been more than two people involved. And, you just wanted to get away because you just felt really fragile for some reason. I'm seeing health problems that maybe you were very... your health was fragile or something like that, or you weren't well, or you're overtired. And, I'm also just seeing that, you felt that you were being dragged into something. And you could have even been wrongly accused or blamed for something involved in this fight or this argument. And, it had nothing to do with you, but you were dragged into this. And I'm just getting a really, really strong feeling looking at this card that, you just want to get away, or you wanted to get away. And I can understand why you wanted to get away. You just wanted peace. You just didn't need this. You weren't feeling well. And, you were just being dragged into this. The next card you have, your past, is the Hermit. So yes, you just wanted to be by yourself. You just wanted to be away from all of this drama. And again, I'm just seeing you not wanting the stress to affect your health. And I'm also seeing that this drama between these people started over something a bit trivial. It wasn't important at all. I mean, and sometimes a lot of these arguments are like that. They start over a silly thing, and then someone gets angry at something they've said, and then they say something back, and it ends up about something that wasn't even what it started with. And I'm thinking, I'm just seeing that's probably what's happened here. It just escalated really quickly. And, you just didn't want your head full of these petty things because it was about a trivial thing, whatever started this. And, you also you had big plans for something you wanted to do. And this thing that you want to do is going to actually start next year. I'm seeing that. This will be early next year, one of the early months I'm trying to see next year. And you were thinking about this, you were thinking about doing that, and you didn't want this silly drama in your mind. You wanted to just concentrate on what you needed to do. You didn't want to fill your head with this silly drama at this time, so you're just trying to be on your own. The last card you have your past is the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, these plans were about a business, or there were financial plans. And, you're actually thinking really, really far into the future with these plans, years ahead into the future. You were thinking very long term. And, these plans were about saving your money carefully in order to achieve something in future. So maybe you're funding a business, or you're looking to do that. And, you're being very sensible with money and being very careful with your money at this time. So the first card you have your present is the Ten of Cups. And yes, I love this card. This is a really happy, beautiful card. Yes, you've been through so much in your past, I'm seeing, and you're able to keep up with everything you needed to do, even though you're going through all of this kind of drama. I'm just seeing that the worst is over now. You've gotten over the worst now. And this is showing me that, you're really turning a corner in your life. And you could be moving to a new home even, I'm seeing, or maybe changing things around in your home. But I am seeing movement and home and preparation for something that's going to happen in your home. And it's something very positive. And this is coming up for you in your future. You can see this is coming up. And yes, I'm also seeing that these people around you who are arguing in the Ten of Swords, they actually really care about you deep down. They did have a lot of drama, and they were making a lot of drama out of nothing. But, they were both very, very stressed. They're under some stress. And whatever happened, something happened. It was the last straw, and then it just escalated this, argument. But deep down, they do care for you. They do love you. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have your present is the Ace of Wands. I just keep seeing all the way through this reading that, your health hasn't been great. And, this has made you feel really tired. So this has been on and off through this reading. So, your energy levels has been up when you've been feeling okay, and then down. And I'm seeing that, when your energy's down, you're just so exhausted, you don't really want to do anything at all. And then when it goes up, you just run around doing all the things that you didn't have time to do. And I'm also seeing that, for single people who are looking for someone, looking for a relationship, Somebody new could be coming in at this time, someone new for you, or soon after this if it's not now. And, they could be just looking for someone sexual. They're not looking for, a long-term relationship or something like that. And, this is fine. If that's what you want, you might be the same. But if you're looking for something a lot more serious, this person isn't the one for you. But if you're not, maybe they are the one for you, even for just a short time. Yes, the last card you have for your present is the Six of Wands. So you have more energy, even more energy, and success too. So you're going to have success in something that you've been working on, and you've been manifesting this thing for a while, or you've been trying to. I'm really happy for you that this thing's coming up for you. And I'm also seeing that you're by yourself. So you're achieving whatever you're doing, or manifesting this thing, or working toward this thing by yourself. You don't have other people around you helping you. You're all by yourself. You are very strong. You're going to be very strong at this time. But just be careful that you don't go too far into yourself and isolate yourself. That's a risk. There's a risk that you could do that, and it could carry on for a bit too long. You could actually think to yourself, well, I like being by myself and I like just relying on myself. But, that can't go on forever. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have for your future is the Four of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is that you could actually have someone who owes you money, or something material, or a thing that, maybe you borrowed and didn't give back, or maybe, someone's taken something. This person could think that you owe them as well. So yes, I'm just seeing that too. I can see it going both ways. So either one of you think the other one has something that's yours, or it could be that, you both do have something that belongs to the other person. This person could be an ex. And at this time, you could be pursuing what you think's owed to you. But what I'm seeing is, if you're doing this, they're not going to give up without a fight. They're very, very stubborn, or they're going to be if you pursue this. And yes, they're going to be holding on very, very tightly to what they have. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have in your future is the Six of Pentacles. So again, I'm just seeing the situation between you and this other person. And again, I'm seeing it could be an ex. But both of you believe that, the other person owes you something, or the other person's taken something from you, or you've taken something from them. And yes, this could be a warning to just think about whether it's worth it to pursue this thing or not over something material. So it may be justified. It might be something really big. It might be like a house. You might have had a divorce and they think they own all the house and you don't, or something like that. It could be something that, your livelihood relies on. So it could be something very important. Or it could be something silly. It could be a small thing. It might be someone's just being stubborn and they want something out of principle, but it doesn't really matter. It's just a small thing. So have a think about whether this is justified. Now, if this is justified, you might have to think about, if it isn't justified, you might just have to let it go. That's what I'm saying. But if it is justified, if it is a very important thing to you, you might just have to think about how you can go about this in a clever way. Don't confront this person, because they're very stubborn and it might backfire on you. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not saying you should be, do anything illegal or do something manipulative. I'm just seeing that you need to be thinking in a very, very clever way how to go about pursuing this with this person, because they're very difficult, and yes, they're very, very stubborn. That's what I'm seeing. So Gemini, I hope this resonated, well, part of it anyway, the good bits. And yet these general readings won't always resonate with everyone, I'm trying to say. But if you like this reading, please like or subscribe,